Alright, what's going on, y'all? This is Amir, I'm in Lucifer. And this is Omitology. I had some more knowledge I want to drop on y'all about this name that you've been seeing consciously and unconsciously, and not really knowing that this name has and is being used around the world. Let me show you. Android. The phones that you have, and a lot of you who have Android phones, well, what do Android uncode to? Let's see. What do Android encode to? Android. So let's make that a D. Android D. A. R. O. N. And what left do we have? We have I. D as an identification, right? But then at the same time, I is the 9th letter in the alphabet. So that's 9. And the D is what letter in the alphabet? D would be the 4th letter in the alphabet. So D plus 4, because you have A, B, C, D, and that equals 13, right? So your Android is really saying encoding DaRon 13. Now let me make this a little more legible for you. So as you can see, Android encodes to DaRon 13, and we have that 13 again. See, it's no mistake that we have it. Now, what other name has the signs, the name of DaRon in it? And why DaRon? Well, let's lose the oldest name around. Are you familiar with this name? Dragon. Now, actually, the dragon is not a bad name or a bad thing. People portray it as such, but actually, Queen Nefertiti and Akhenaten are of the dragon dynasty, of a dragon order. Because of their bloodline, this is where the original name started from, dragon. It's a royal name from a royal family. But then we know Caucasian took on it and used the dragon on a lot of their regalia and a lot of their shields. They have dragon on it. Alright? Now, let's write my name up under here. And you'll see what it encodes. Because God is math. And math is God. Now, let's line the D's with the D. Let's line the A with the A. R with the R. Let's bring that down. O with the O, N with the N, and what we have left is the hidden G within. And I'm not just talking geometry, but the G, the God within, because God is with us. Now, the Most High say, on earth are signs for those who sure faith as well as within yourself. Listen code. We know that X is 10. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 again. You see, everything is math. God is math. The Most High is math. The Supreme Being is math. You are made up of math. But why the name DaRon? Let me straighten this board up for you, family. Hold on. Okay, here we are, fam. As you can see, that in the name DaRon, my first name, we have Android, which encode to DaRon 13. When you look at the word dragon, it gives power to my name because I showed you and told you. For y'all who don't remember, that the name DaRon is broken up with two sons after the D. So it's saying the son twice. As you will notice in the Last Supper, and it's very important regarding the Last Supper, because I showed you that when you write out the letters in the months, you will see that it also revealed the sun. So in dragon you have D-Ra. The G is hidden because the G is really Amen, the hidden God. And remember, Emmanuel said that God is with us. God is with us. Now what else that is being used in coding the name DaRon? Well, let me write this out for you. NORAD. Now, isn't NORAD our military defense? Right? Well, NORAD is O and N. My name DaRon. We have one here, one here, right? So it's really spelled backwards. 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 3 here, matching. 4 to O, 4 to O. And what's left? Excuse me. And 5. That matches the 5 up here. And NORAD is what? The military defense. NORAD. And those letters, and in code, what that meaning is. But I'm showing you the hidden symbol and the signs of DaRon that people and other beings, knowing about who I am and what impact I and the ancestors and this energy would have on the world. What else is using the name DaRon? One moment. Alright, fam. Now let's break something else down. What other name has the name DaRon? And what does that mean? In another language, this name is known as D-O-N-A-R. Danar. Danar, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But it's also known as the name for Thor. It's an old High German name. Well, let me show you. Let me show you what it says. The name. What is Danar? Is an old High German name for Thor or Norse, the thunder god. Now, what is Anubis called? I'm sorry, not Anubis, but what is Lucifer called? Lucifer is known as the angel who fell from heaven like a bolt of lightning, right? So, Donner is Thor, and Thor is the thunder god. So, Donner is spelled D-O-N-A-R, which is D-A-R-O-N, DaRon. You see? And again, Donner means the thunder god. So, if Donner means the thunder god, and Thor is Donner, and Thor holds the lightning blow, as is the story dealing with Prometheus, who handed down the lightning bolts, the power, the ability to be able to utilize the energy within inside your third eye. That is the lightning bolt that was given, taken down to the lower world. Prometheus is shredded in a coat and old folklore. But again, why DaRon? And do you also know that DaRon is also the name spelled backwards, as I explained you, for NORAD? But also in California, there's a Wiccan group in California who has the name DaRon spelled backwards to NORAD. It's a focal point, a focus point. So, the name NORAD is also DaRon spelled backwards as a focal point, a point of focus. It is important that you can see that the first name is used in a lot of the things that we're not really paying attention to. And it's important that you see this because, as I shown to you earlier, that my name is revealed in the signs in the Bible as well. And you have to understand that my name is prophesied about just a messenger. Because if you remember, what did Moses ask God to allow to go with him or speak on his behalf on Mount Sinai? Who did God give to his aid? He gave Aaron, right? The name Aaron. Now, let me remind you that out of all the signs that could have been used, that God could have gave Moses to use as a sign to Pharaoh, he could have said, well, I want you to go to Pharaoh and make Pharaoh disappear before the people and tell him that we will bring him back within 2 or 3 days, or I am going to cut off half of so-and-so body and reconstruct it. But not of the greater signs that want to be used, the Most High. He didn't say, it didn't say his name was Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, or any other name. That fire said its name was I am who I am. Okay, I just want to add that in there. Now let's look at this. The name that God made a God amongst the people. He said that he would make Aaron a God, and he would speak for him. Now, if you will see the first letters, the first letter in Moses is M. The first letter in Aaron is A. And the last letter is N. Now, mind you, Moses and Aaron are connected because you can't have one without the other. So the code is showing that the 1 and 2, they are together, one and the same. Moses cannot function without Aaron. And God, the Most High, the I Am, made Aaron a God. Read the scriptures. Now we know we just encoded and said M-A-N, man. But on the inside it has O-S-O-S-E. Now, I'm familiar with those letters, that acronym, but I know it to be in the order of the Eastern Star. So would it be 1 order of 2, 3 Eastern Star? But I say that because the OSC, because it's in Moses, and we talking about the sun rising in the east. We talking about the star that led the 3 wise men to this Christ character. But what's so important about me showing you this here, the answers want me to reveal that to you, because all the knowledge and wisdom and understanding come from the east to the west. Now, let's encode this. Now we know M is, that just said what it said, dealing with the east. So what left is 13, right? And 13 gives power to 4, because 3 plus 1 is 4. Now what's the 4th letter in the alphabet? A, B, C, and you have D. Now do you see it? Remember, the Most High made Aaron a God for the people, and they worked it together. And he said they speak through Moses and Aaron, but they are one and the same. But the hidden name is DaRon. D-A-R-O-N. Let me straighten this board out for you, fam. So as we get more clear, to make it more legible for you to see that this is what we have. The power of 13, because the power of 13 is used in the Last Supper. The power of 13 is also in the constellations, in the months that's being used in the Last Supper. Because really 13 is really 4, and really 4 is really 13. You know why 4 is really 13? Because in order for you to make a 4, you need the L, C, and the 1. And the L1 is still 4 in power 13. So 4 really is empowering 13 because you have a L and a 1. A L and a 1. So in essence, the first letter in Moses' name is really 4. The O-S-E is really dealing with the Eastern Star in the East, you see. And DaRon is really connected because DaRon is Aaron. And that's why a lot of people, when they say my name, they say DaRon. Well, a lot of Caucasians, but black people say DaRon. And you have D-A-R-O-N, DaRon. Now, let me show you something because I forgot to show you that. Look at the name DaRon is used. It's spelled backwards. DaRon is spelled backwards in the North American Aerospace Defense Command. And the symbol that they have is really a sword. You know, they say that the pen is mightier than the sword because the pen is the 3 letters in penis. The penis is mightier than the sword because the pen is able to create. The pen is the penis because it's the letters of P, protons, E, electrons, and N, neutrons. The sword rising up like a phallus, and the wings of an angel and the lightning bolts of Lucifer because they know. Okay. I don't want to move the camera too fast. And let me straighten this board out for you and teach you a little something else. Yeah. What's going on, fam? Y'all remember that movie, The Black Panther, right? I'm sure all y'all do. And we all love the Black Panther. And the Black Panther is really a coded, very deep movie. I ain't gonna spend too much time breaking that down, but I will help you to see some of the signs. Now understand that when you're dealing with Hollywood, in order to work the magic and to make the magic apply to who is intended for, the characters in the movie have to be resonating with the intended person whom this energy is about. You see, Hollywood is a wood that's used in black magic. So in order to work that black magic with the characters, the names has to be in alignment with the intended person. You see. Now Black Panther is better known as Chadwick Aaron Bossman. Now this guy is Black Panther, right? Now, if you understand in the movie, remember, Black Panther world is what? In order for him to enter into his world, if you notice when he was on the spaceship, he said that this never gets old. And then he entered into a whole new world. But you see, his world is hidden right? So, the Black Panther really represent Amen, the hidden one, right? Amen means the hidden one. Amen means the hidden one. Black Panther is coded to be Amen, Amir, Amen, Lucifer. But the Black Panther character is supposed to represent me. In the movie, remember, as I stated, Black Panther was in the spaceship, and he said this never gets old. His world that he lived in is hidden. His world is hidden. Then when he got to his world, the veil opened up, and you seen him in his world, because the Black Panther, like I stated, represents the energy. His body is purple. Purple represents mystery. Purple represents power. But it's dealing with also with nanobite technology. But it also is dealing with a whole new energy. Now let me show you something. Back at you. Now as you can see, the actor's name, the next one, Killmonger, his name is Michael B. Jordan. That's his full birth given. And Black Panther's mother name is Angela Bassett. Do you get it? Can you see the signs now? Now let's get to, let me show you something. That Michael B. Jordan, who Michael B. Jordan is. Now, Michael B. Jordan will be who? Let's back up a little bit for you. Let me show you who Michael B. Jordan is. Who is Michael B. Jordan character? Michael B. Jordan had to be Eric Killmonger, right? Eric Killmonger is Michael B. Jordan. Alright. Let's back up for you. So I'm going to break some signs down for you so you can see. Michael B. Jordan and Black Panther are one and the same. Now, what's more important about it is that their names tell who they worship. What God did they worship? They worship the god Basset, right? The god Bass and the ancestors. Now, mind you, Angela Bassett name has the meaning of who's the protector to the crown. And then her name is Angel A. In it, all this is code. Check it out. They worship the god Bass in the mother name. And then Angela Bassett's name is Bass. And on it you have Set. This is how you work magic. In order to manifest who is tended to, they had to manifest it by having the actors to bring motion picture into actual real motion life. Life is like a motion picture. Now, Angela Bassett's name has Angel in it. It's no mistake that they use that. So, Angela Bassett really would be the name of the angel. Who is that angel? So, Angela Bassett is the mother, is an angel of light. The mother is an angel of light. So that means Black Panther would be the son. Look over here. So the Black Panther would be, Black Panther would be the son and the son. It's double meaning. I'm gonna break that down. You see, because Angela Bassett happens to be the mother of Black Panther. Okay? And the king who's playing the actor, name has to be Boss Man. He is the actor that's playing Black Panther. Because he is the boss. And he is a man. And what do Boss Man unscramble to? What do Boss Man unscramble to? 1 minute. Now you see, Black Panther, the actor who plays Black Panther, Chadwick Aaron Bossman, his name unscrambled to say S.B. Amen. Amen, B.S. A. M. O. N. B. E. And of course the S. And remember I showed you not too long ago in Moses' name you had the O-S-E as in order of the Eastern Star. And just my view, because it's an ancient name going back from long ago, dealing with the star and the rising of Horus, Heru, Jesus. Amen, the hidden one, B.S. Remember, in the Last Supper, it's encoded to talk about, really, S upper. Was the S upper, which makes the serpent energy, which makes the Kundalini rise, is the serpent. Amen, B, the S, because of my third eye being open, my serpent energy being of O negative blood, which makes my blood type serpent, and being from a serpent race, of the original ancient serpent race, the dragon bloodline. Now, as you can see, the signs. But what does the name Michael Jordan scramble to? Well, we know that Michael is an angel. Isn't Michael known as an angel? In the Bible, you have the name El on it. Michael is an angel. And in the name it said Michael B. Who? D. A. R. O. N. Whose name is that? And if you notice in the movie, they kept saying, who? And what's left do we have here? Remember I told you that even Hollywood know. See, the J is nothing more than the rod, the staff. You know, it's a sign of royalty that the pharaohs will hold. So in essence, it's saying that the angel be the staff DaRon. DaRon being my first name, you see. And with the cane of a scepter. So brought together you have Boss Man, J. DaRon. Amen, B.S. DaRon. So Black Panther would be the son, Lucifer, T'Challa, the king, right? And the actor who played the part in the last name Boss Man, because all this is futuristic and all this is talking about a whole new energy. So if you see the signs that the angel being the angel of light, Michael being the angel, and the angel, check it out. If Angela Bassett, first name is Angela, which is a angel, Michael is the angel, Michael is an angel, what does that make Chadwick, Aaron, DaRon, Amen BS, Lucifer, right? Well, the sun, we know the sun is known as Lucifer, the bright giver, the light giver, the bearer of the light. I can't make this up, family. So all this is hidden. The angel J. DaRon, Michael Jordan, is also the point guard for what? The Chicago Bulls. In the movie, you also know that, hold on, let me say that Michael Jordan is also the point guard for the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls represents the more horns, but also the Bulls, also the horns of the Baphomet. You see. And that what you think is bad is really good, and that what you think is good is really bad. Let me explain something to you. When Black Panther found out that his father had passed away, Black Panther had to go through initiation. In order for him to be a king, he had to fight for his throne. Or more so, it was encoded in his saying a sacrifice had to be given. But after that ritual took place, you'll notice that soon afterwards, the Black Panther, right, was in the spaceship. When we talking about vibranium, we talking about energy, vibranium, the cranium, the energy, this S energy in this super-like man, you see. But what announced Black Panther as he was flying in his spaceship when he came down and he was in the forest, in the jungle that is? The dog. How many times did that dog bark?